Here's a relaxed chat about Phil Spector. You've probably heard of him, right? He was that big-time music producer who worked with everyone from the Beatles to the Righteous Brothers. But his glittering career was overshadowed by a dark moment in his life, his murder trial. Let's chat about that. It all kicked off in 2003 when the police got a phone call from Spector's driver. He said Spector had told him, "I think I've killed somebody." Now, that's never a good way to start the day. When the police showed up at Spector's residence, they found actress Lana Clarkson dead. Not a good look for Spector. Spector was arrested and initially pleaded not guilty at his first trial in 2007. However, there was plenty of evidence stacked up against him. Clarkson had been shot in the mouth. Spector's chauffeur testified that he saw Spector come out of his house with a gun, saying he thinks he has killed someone, and 5 separate women testified about him pulling guns on them in the past. It was a bit of a gossip saga. Still, it was a hung jury, with 10 out of 12 jurors agreeing he was guilty, but lawyers and their legal stuff, they do make it a bit complicated. So the judge declared a mistrial. The second trial rolled around fast, in 2009, and still, Spector kept his not guilty plea. However, this time, the evidence was too overwhelming. Spector was found guilty of Clarkson's murder and slapped with a 19 years to life sentence. Spector's journey from fame to infamy shocked millions around the globe. Of course, it divided opinions, with some sympathizers claiming Spector was under duress or mentally ill, but that didn't change the outcome. The man who had once played a key role in shaping pop music was now an inmate at the California healthcare facility, and there weren't any get-out-of-jail cards for the music icon. His appeals in 2011 and again in 2012 were declined. The courts upheld the conviction, and that sealed Spector's fate. In 2013, Spector was caught in the middle of another lawsuit related to his health. Spector's wife, Rochelle, filed a suit against the prison system for neglecting his health-related issues. Apparently, Spector was diagnosed with a couple of serious health conditions, but life keeps rolling. Spector spent his last years behind bars, his reputation increasingly detached from his influential musical past. Sadly, or deservedly, depending on who you ask, he passed away in January 2021 from COVID-19 complications. Hence, the journey of Spector, once crowned the greatest record producer of all time, who polished rock music into pop gold, took a tragic turn. His musical genius could never overshadow the horrific actions that landed him in prison. If you remember Phil Spector, remember him as integral evidence that a person's achievements don't excuse their actions.